Well, Courtney, it is red scarf season. Or what do the kids say? Taylor Swift.
I don't know. Taylor Swift owns the fall season.
It's autumn, Taylor Swift season. We're back. The bitches are back.
We're back.
Welcome back to your
Ready
bitch
to
pack
bitch.
friends. Did you miss us?
I
missed
did.
us. Yeah, I did too. Well, we're back, and we're gonna catch up. We haven't talked in a while. We're gonna catch up on what we've been up to and what happened this summer as we transition into, I would argue, the best season, autumn.
It is the best season by far.
So moved to Hungary.
Yeah, let's start. Where are you?
It's an international podcast now, bicontinental. I'm in Budapest, Hungary, teaching English. And one kind of fun thing that I've learned recently is that no one else says fall. Americans are the only people that say fall. Everyone else says autumn. And they're always like, whenever I'm like, I love fall, they're like, you mean autumn? Like, grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like how we say pop also?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. And I'm like, you guys are
Should
missing
I
out.
stop saying fall?
No. I'd say
is
do
it
it
cool?
more.
Do they think it's cool when we say fall? Do they hate us?
It's both. Can it be both?
Okay.
I think it's
I'm
both.
going to stop saying fall.
I think autumn sounds pretentious, though. I don't love it.
Yeah, it's like saying mother.
Yeah. Call me mom.
Oh, jeez. Kid almost fell.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm in Hungary. I'm teaching English. It's going okay. I have ups and downs. I've never loved America more.
You're feeling very patriotic?
Yeah, but I'm enjoying being here. The food's good. People are cool. I'm on an adventure.
How's the weather? Will you get a proper fall?
I think fall happened. It was 95 degrees for like the first month I was here every day. It's super hot. I don't know what it is in Celsius. Too hot. Also, no one can commiserate with me because I'm like, it's 95 degrees. And they're like, what does that mean? So it was really hot every day, which no one warned me about. And then September 5th or so, it just dropped to 65 degrees every day. So
Did you love it?
So it was like blistering hot. And then it was like, I would say too cold. It was
Is it always like that? Did anybody know? Because you know a lot of people who aren't from there.
Everyone says this is not normal. Everyone's like, climate change. Stop using so much paper.
Now? Yeah, you did this.
I'm sorry. It's 69 degrees, which my fifth graders would find hilarious.
Yeah, don't say that. I would round up if I were you.
It's a cool 70 degrees. So yeah, I like it like this, but I like a nice summer day. You know that about me. Like, give me an 80-degree day. Let me enjoy that.
To go to the pool.
Exactly. So I do feel like also they don't do they don't do air conditioning here. It's like not a thing.
Like not even a little bit. Nowhere.
Well, some office buildings, doctors' offices, sometimes on public transit they'll have air conditioning. But like stinky. in my apartment, there's no air conditioning. There's just a couple fans. And I'm like, how do we all live? The school doesn't have air conditioning.
Oh, smelly kids.
There's one air conditioner in the Hungarian teacher's lounge, and there's not an air conditioner in the English-speaking teacher's lounge. And I was like,
how fair is that?
I was like, this should be illegal. For real.
Yeah. This is abuse.
So anyway.
First, how do you sleep at night being hot?
Badly. Like,
badly.
It was rough. But yeah, now we're settling in. They do have like, I'm told that fall is like a big thing in the States, and here it's not like marketed as much. Like we do have pumpkin spice lattes here, but it's not like a whole thing. So I
would hate it there.
Yeah, you wouldn't do well.
Book me a flight home.
I've had my struggles. I mean, it's cool. It's really beautiful. People are friendly. I feel like I'm learning a lot about the world. I mostly complain, but there are good things happening too.
Well, you said they follow rules really well, which you don't like, but I am a rule person. So I would thrive with the rule following.
You probably would. Yeah, I was walking. Me and this Hungarian girl were walking, and we stopped at the stoplight, and there were no cars coming. And so I started to cross the street, and she literally grabbed me by the arm and was like, and not girl, when I say girl, I mean like 28-year-old woman. She grabbed me by the arm and she was like, what are you doing? And I said, what do you mean? What am I doing? I'm crossing the street. And she's like, it's red. She's like, it's red.
And she's lived there her whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I would like that. Be like, yeah, you're right. We shouldn't cross when it's red.
I was like, I'm so sorry. You're right.
Did you wait?
Yeah, we waited.
Wow. You're going to be so well behaved when you get back.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to be a different person.
Mm-hmm. You're going to be like me.
Yeah, so I'm adjusting.
A rule follower.
I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be culturally sensitive. It is challenging. It's rewarding. It's fun. It's all the things.
Do you think you'll stick out both years?
I don't know. It's too
At this moment in time.
If I had to choose right
now,
things
may change.
Absolutely not.
Things may change.
Things could change for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's time.
We'll see.
But for now, absolutely not.
Yeah. I've said absolutely not on many things in my life that I later changed my mind on.
Haven't we all?
Yeah. But yeah, that's me. Are you having a brat girl summer? Or did you? That's the...
Yes. I was over summer so quickly. Literally, the last time we went to the pool was the last time we went to the pool. Was when we went with you. And after that, I was like, we're not doing this anymore. And I was ready for school to start. And I was ready for the temps to drop. So yeah, I had my, what is it called? Brat summer.
Are you glad the kids are back in school?
You have no idea. I feel like a new woman. I haven't been alone, like in my house alone in over 8 years. Like since my first baby, I haven't had a day home alone in 8 years. So now that my first day home alone, I sat on the couch and watched TV and did absolutely nothing else.
Ugh, I love that for you.
Wow. I forgot what it's like to have free time.
Yeah, well, I'm happy for you. Cool. Well, I have a lot of questions to ask you about what's been happening in pop culture. So let's start with the first story. The biggest story, in my opinion. It ends with us. Have you been following this drama with this movie/book/press tour?
Not closely. I have gotten like bits and pieces, and I've seen clips that I didn't like. So my mind has been made up.
Okay. What's your take? Tell me.
I think Blake Lively needs to ground herself. I think she needs to go touch grass.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
Who do you think you are? You're an actress who took a role focusing on domestic violence, and you don't want to talk about domestic violence. You want to talk about hair care and florals. What?
Yeah.
If you don't want to be like a spokesperson for something that a role is about for like at least a year, do not take that role.
Yeah. I think that's wise. And I agree with you. I think she's just kind of a shallow person, which is fine. It's fine to be that way, but also she did maybe bite off more than she could chew with this. Like, I don't think she realized how serious of a topic it is and how people would want her to be talking about domestic violence. And I think there's...
in her defense, I think she went into it like, what's the character's name? Do you remember? It's like
Lily.
Lily
okay. Bloom.
I think she went into it like, well, yes, this happened to her, but it doesn't define her. And that's what she wanted to really show. Yeah. But people are watching this movie who are in abusive relationships and leaving that person. So like it is bigger than she was thinking. That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
But still, there's been no apology or anything, right? Unless I missed it.
No.
So like, wouldn't you, once you realize that it is bigger than you thought it was, wouldn't you then be like, wow, I was very wrong there?
Yeah. Or even, she doesn't even have to say I was wrong. I think she could literally just do one interview about domestic violence and it would be fine.
Yeah. Like there, she said it.
But yeah, and I don't know. I don't think she's pure evil. I think she's just a little dumb. She's just being dumb. And
yeah.
And I think go ahead.
I think she so like very shortly after that she was seen going to Taylor's house, right? Taylor's vacation home. And I think they probably thought the Taylor Swift effect would take care of it. She'd be seen with Taylor and everybody would be like, no, like things are fine. But I think instead it even had negative impact on how people see Taylor. Like, see, we knew they were bitches, basically, is how people are seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds are like two of the most likable people in entertainment right now, and they're both doing
Mm-hmm.
everything they can to protect Blake, and like it's still not enough, which is like, oh, it's pretty
Yeah.
bad. But I do like I feel like Justin Baldoni, like the way he's doing his press is like amazing. Like he is being a
I
little
love him.
overly sensitive, maybe like laying it on too thick sometimes, but he is like being really sensitive to talking about domestic violence and the importance of this movie and the story and
Mm-hmm.
the power it's having resonating with people, and I love that. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
I think he listens to people well. He listens to the feedback, and I think he goes off that.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
only thing, I think we've talked about this, but the only thing that kind of like makes me have a little bit more grace for like Blake Lively's perspective is Colleen Hoover is on her side. Colleen Hoover wrote the book, worked on the movie, and she actually experienced domestic violence in her home growing up, and she's like comfortable and endorsing the take. And so I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that brings some validity to it, but I still don't love how Blake
Yeah.
and the other people are acting with it.
No, they're so like lighthearted about it. Like you said, just one interview where you're a little more serious about it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? So a lot of people said, no, leave me be. A lot of people thought Blake and Justin didn't get along even on set. Like she was kind of trying to like steamroll his ideas and be like, this is better, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a thing?
I think it definitely was a thing, and I think he's
Mm-hmm.
taking the high road. Like, did you hear that interview where they asked him if he was going to do the sequel? And
Yes,
he was
that's exactly what I thought of.
like, I think Blake should do it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that is a high road answer of like, that
Yeah.
girl was so annoying and undermining me the whole
Yes.
time. She can do the
Yes.
next one.
Yes. It is like a very nice way of saying, let me see you do better.
Yeah. And I haven't read, actually, I read the first book because you recommended it to me. I haven't read the second one. Have you read the second one?
Yes.
Okay. Is Ryle in it? Can they do it without him?
Uh, he's in it. Not
Okay.
much. From what I
Okay.
remember, I'm bad. Like after I finish a book, like a week later, I completely forget every single detail.
Yeah.
So
They'll
I
probably,
remember
they,
liking it, and I remember like the idea of what happened, but
yeah.
details are gone.
They can probably cut him out.
I'm sure they could.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah,
Did you like it?
I loved it.
I did too. I think I liked the movie better than the book.
Yeah, yeah, I think I did too. And I know a lot of people were mad about Blake Lively being in it in the
Mm-hmm.
first place. And I've seen people pointing out the actress that they did want in it, and I can see how it maybe would have been better with this other actress. It's like a actual redheaded. It might have been the girl from the 10-minute All Too Well video.
Oh,
Does that
okay.
sound right?
I like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe.
Sadie
Maybe
Sink.
I just made that up. Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm just making that up or what, but
Okay, I could see that. Well, also I actually like this that in the movie they're older, and in the book they're like 23, or Lily's
yeah.
23. I thought it was more realistic that way. But I thought,
Well,
I
I
mean, I
don't
thought
think
acting wise,
23-year-olds.
sorry,
No, you're good. We're both talking at the same time, and then we both just go.
we're too polite. We're too polite.
You
You don't
know,
think 23-year-olds what?
can actually handle these big problems like they did in the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Not
just
me when I was 23, that's for sure.
no, not at all. That's what I mean. It's like at that age, I would have just been like, yeah, keep hitting me. It's fine. Hey, you go out there now. She's bouncing off the windows. It's naughty.
She's trying to get podcast famous. She's trying to be one of the bitch
She
pack.
is. She's like, I'm going viral.
Yeah, I like the movie better. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah. The movie made me feel bigger feelings. In the book, I was like, oh, that's sad. That's terrible. Yes, leave him.
Oh yeah.
In the
Oh,
movie,
you know
I'm
what
like
else I
trying not to
forgot?
cry.
The Ellen DeGeneres thing from the book was gone. And
Oh, yeah.
it
Thank
was
God.
there are so many cheesy parts in the book that I think they cut, and they did a good
Mm-hmm.
job.
They did.
So, and I don't know.
Yes.
Romance novels are like they're not for me. They're just too, I don't know. I don't like.
The only time I read romance novels is when I need to like clear my head. Like if there's too much going on in here, I'm like, I need to read something where I don't have to think. And
Yeah.
that's when I read them.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There is one scene I want to bring up. It's where he comes home and they're fighting about what's the other guy's name?
Atlas.
Atlas, like the article. He sees the article
Mm-hmm.
and he's like on top of her holding her down and just the like dead face. And people who have been through this said he nailed that, like the look they
Mm.
get in their eyes where it's like a different person.
Yeah.
And I just remember in that scene in the movie theater just like all tensed up, like scared for her.
Yeah.
Even though it's, fake. It's
Yeah.
they're acting, but he did so good with that. And she seemed, I mean, maybe she was acting, but she seemed to actually be losing her shit. So they did very good there.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, go see it. Tell us what you think.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Okay, the other story. I can't believe it's been 15 minutes and we haven't mentioned. Oh, I guess we did mention Taylor Swift already. My bad.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's so casual now, we don't even notice when we do it.
The other big story as of late is the Taylor and Travis breakup rumors. September 28th is 3 days from right now. What do you think's going to happen? You think they pushed it back?
Nothing.
Do you think it's all fake? What's the story?
I hope it's all fake. So I haven't been on top of my Taylor news like normal.
Okay.
I haven't been
Yeah.
like looking at, usually I get it from Instagram and I just haven't been on Instagram. So I haven't really seen much. I did see there was like paperwork that's like, this is the day we're breaking up, signature, whatever. And I heard there, I didn't look into it, but I heard there are like typos and stuff on it. I hope
I hope it's fake.
then everybody will be like, see, the whole relationship was just, for press or whatever, but I don't think it was.
No,
And
definitely not.
maybe, and if they've decided like, yes, our relationship has run its course and, but we're going to like, I don't know if there's a proper way to handle a breakup for them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it works. She didn't seem to have a proper breakup with what's his face, the rat.
Do you
Rat
think she
boy.
had a proper breakup with Joe Alwyn?
No, it didn't. None of that seemed like planned,
Yeah. Well, I thought that all of the rumors were complete bullshit until I guess this past weekend Travis played really badly. Did you hear
Uh,
about that?
no, I heard he had sad face. I didn't know he
Yeah.
played bad.
He played badly and he even made a statement about how he did not play his best and he would do better for Chiefs Kingdom. And so I'm like, maybe your thoughts are
Sad
elsewhere.
boy.
Maybe you can't concentrate on the game because your heart's broken.
Well,
Because you
that could
cheated on
be.
Taylor Swift and she dumped
Will come for you.
Which I mean, I'm sure they're playing it up and they're embellishing and they both like dancing for the camera, but like, I still really feel like the only way they could break up is if he cheats on her. And I mean, she forgave Joe Alwyn when he cheated on her. So,
Do you
like,
think he could have still been a rebound after Joe Alwyn, even though she had Maddie Healy in between there? I mean, it
yeah,
takes a long time to get over somebody you're with for that long.
yeah.
Talking about Joe.
Maybe she really only does like British men. Maybe she really is like, I can't.
And he's nothing like anybody she's ever been into before, which we're all like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But you can't tell somebody who to like.
Yeah. When I was younger, I always was really afraid of being like, on Runaway Bride, how she always has a different personality every time she dates somebody. And that
I don't know that movie well enough to know, but
it's so
I
good.
get
You
the
should watch
idea.
it. But she's like, she dates a guy that's really into fitness, and then she gets really into fitness and rock climbing and
Mm-hmm.
nutrition. And then she dates like a metalhead, and she gets really into metal. And
Okay.
I was like, what if that
I
happens to
think
me? And
don't do it.
I'm too stubborn. I don't think it can happen. I
Yeah.
mean, it happens a little bit, but not like
I
you
didn't.
change your whole personality.
Yeah. You do try to like show interest in the things they like, but it doesn't have
Yeah.
to be what you like.
Yeah. I mean, you're a Notre Dame fan now, so I mean, who
Am
are
I?
you?
Am I? Yeah, I never tried to like get into football for my husband. That's like his number one thing. And I'm like, I'll go to a football game, but it's not like I like football now.
Yeah. You'll get there. I hope so.
Become a football fan.
You're gonna be like the biggest football fan.
I like going to games. I will say that, but I don't go to watch football.
Yeah.
I like the smoke and the lights.
You like, yeah, the
I like the
atmosphere,
show.
the vibes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the vibes.
So did you watch the Summer Olympics?
No.
Okay. You watched the memes?
I watched the memes and I watched like Instagram reels. So
Yeah.
I'm a big like Alana Moore fan. Is that how you say your name?
Yeah.
And I
That's
hear
what I
she's
wanted
on
to talk
Dancing with the
about.
Stars now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I think to come out of this summer was Alana Mar being like,
Or
I'm a public figure now and everyone love me. And
go with it.
I hope she finds ways to stay like relevant and top of mind because I
Yeah.
love her.
I like her a lot. And I saw she did Sports Illustrated and I loved it because I'm like, it makes sense to have an athlete on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Who do they usually have? A supermodel?
Just like models.
Mm.
Because they're trying to get men to buy Sports Illustrated. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stupid.
All right. Dumb. Well, yeah, I love her. That's the best thing to come out of the Olympics. Honorable mention to the pommel horse guy, but yeah, I hope Alana Mar stays around.
Yep. The whole
And
rugby team was just, I
yeah,
liked them.
yeah. What else is happening? Margot Robbie's pregnant.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know any of this.
Man, you've really been offline.
Yeah, I have been.
I support you in your living life instead of being online.
Well,
But
I'm online, just not Instagram.
yeah, she's having a baby. I feel like she just did Barbie and she's like, I've peaked. Like, I can never top
Nah,
this.
we're
Let's
done.
let's have a baby. And I love that for her.
Yep. She's been married for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does she know, like, when is this baby coming?
I don't know. She seems pretty pregnant.
All right. So soonish.
I think it'll be here before the end of the year.
All right. All right.
Do you think they're
it's
going to
be a
name the
Barbie?
baby? Do you think they're going to name it Barbie or Ken?
Yeah. I mean, those are the only options, really.
Maybe they'll let the baby decide. I don't know.
Or Courtney. Remember the little sister Barbie? Her name's Courtney.
Really? I didn't know that.
Is that right? No, who's the little sister?
Kelly Skipper?
I think, yeah, Kelly was the little sister. Courtney
I don't
was
know.
the black Barbie, I think.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, I hope the baby's not black because her husband is not.
That would be a surprise.
All right. Well, we love Margot Robbie. Love that for her. In sadder news,
Congrats.
okay, maybe this makes the Taylor and Travis rumors more real to me, but Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez confirm that they're getting divorced. So, and they denied it for a long time.
Anybody's surprised but them.
Okay.
This is the outcome we were all expecting.
I read something online the other day that was like Ben and J-Lo spotted having dinner with their children and kissing and holding hands after the divorce thing came out, and it was like the caption was like, and all of their friends are so annoyed by them and hate them.
We're not your friends anymore.
I was like, that is so true. Having a friend who's just like complains about their significant other and then keeps going back to them.
Like, right. You psycho.
Like, but I love them.
I don't care. Then shut up about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's more to come on that story, but I don't want to hear it.
I don't either.
I'm
sure
another story another story I almost asked you to talk about, but then I was like, I don't want to talk about this, is P. Diddy. But I just want to bring it up to say we're not talking about
it's not happening here.
We're not talking about the 1,000 bottles of baby oil that were taken from his house.
Maybe he's a couponer.
They got him at Costco.
Yeah. It's fine. Did he ever have a baby in the house? To have baby oil?
I don't.
Listen, has anybody ever put baby oil on a baby?
I don't know.
I never did.
Okay. What's it? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think baby oil's for babies.
It's not for babies. All right. Well, you heard it here. And then the only other thing I had to bring up, Beetlejuice. Have you seen it?
Beetlejuice.
Are you excited
No, but
about
I
it?
want to really
Do you like
bad. I'm very excited. Yes, and I love all things Tim Burton. The only thing holding me back is my husband doesn't really want to see it.
Okay.
And he's my only friend. That's not true, but I haven't done it.
Okay. Did you like grow up watching Beetlejuice?
No, I only watched it like casually a couple times.
Yeah.
But
I watched it.
I always liked the vibe.
Yeah. I watched it like the day before I saw the second one in theater for the first time.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah. I was like, I mean,
what did you think?
I need to see what all the fuss is about. I friggin' loved it. I was
Good.
like, this movie is iconic. And I
Right?
like it was like defining for so many like silly, scary movies that came after it. And yeah, I really loved it.
And it's like a little bit creepy.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice is creepy.
Yeah, he's so creepy. Winona Ryder's amazing in it. And she was like 17 when they made it. And I'm
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I love that she's in the new one.
Yeah. And Catherine O'Hara, so great.
Love
Michael
her.
Keaton.
Obsessed with her. Yeah,
And I also
Batman.
I really come around to Jenna Ortega being like, I'm the new spooky queen. Like,
I love her.
I was
Love her.
hesitant
Obsessed
about her
with
at
her.
first. All right, I'm sorry, I was.
Well, she was Wednesday Addams. Now she's in Beetlejuice.
Yeah, and she's in what is the Scream? She's in at least one of the
Scream.
And I just like, I don't know. She just has one of those. What if he just had a face that was like, you look like a scary girl. We're gonna just cast you.
You're creepy. You're creepy.
She's like, yes, I'll take it.
Yeah, that would actually be my dream.
Yeah.
Also, she's in Sabrina Carpenter's music video. The Please, Please. Yeah. Is it Please, Please, Please? So good. Such a good duo.
Taste.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and my 8-year-old, Joey, he loves Jenna Ortega. And I was like, I got to show him this video. And then Sabrina Carpenter and Jenna Ortega start making out. And I was like, I better not show him.
And then it ends.
Yeah, it stops there. The song's not over.
It's over. Yeah, that's funny. Does he like scary movies? Is he into that?
He
age appropriate scary movies?
Not really, but he loves creepy stuff. Like he just told me this year that Halloween is his favorite holiday. Aww. And he like wanted to go to the Halloween store so bad. And he like picked out his costume and he's got like a skeleton hanging on his bedroom door. He likes creepy stuff. But then there are certain things in just like regular movies, like Secret Life of Pets, there's a cat that he's terrified of. So it's like he'll play Mortal Kombat where you're like ripping people's heads off.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid to show him scary movies.
Yeah. He'll get there eventually. But yeah, they are pretty unfazed by like literally ripping someone's guts out on Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. They think it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything that happened this summer, right? Did I miss anything?
The tea.
That was our Brat Girl summer. Did you get any?
Should we talk about how you were supposed to go to the Eras tour?
Oh my gosh. I'm glad you brought this up. Yeah. I had a ticket. I had a floor seat to go see Taylor Swift in Vienna on Saturday, August 10th. And I took a train to Vienna. A day that will live in infamy. I took a train to Vienna. I met a friend and we were going to go. And I don't know if you heard, but there was a terrorist attack on Vienna and she canceled the show. And there were thousands of Swifties running around the streets of Vienna pissed off. And I would have canceled
exchanging bracelets.
I would have canceled my trip, except that my friend, like for me, it was a 3-hour train ride to get from Budapest to Vienna. So like, you know, not ideal, but whatever.
Not a huge deal.
I still went. I would have canceled it if I had been going by myself. But I met my friend there and he flew from Atlanta. He had 2 separate transfers. I think he flew to London and then to Istanbul and then to Vienna. And he had tickets all 3 nights for the show. and he
Oh
was
no.
and he had tried to like see her so many times in the US, but he couldn't get tickets. And he was actually like really, really, really sad. And
I would need therapy.
he didn't even like I was just like texting him and I was like, "How's it going? Like, are you gonna get like are you gonna go get some apple strudel or something like, something
He's like,
Austrian?"
I
And he's like, "I
hate
haven't
this
left the
world.
hotel." He's like, "Everything
That's so
sucks."
sad.
He's like, "I
So
spent
was
thousands
he,
of dollars to come here for nothing."
my God, what a nightmare. Was he already there when it was canceled?
Yeah, because it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
canceled until I think Wednesday. Yeah, so the shows were Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. He got there Wednesday. They canceled it. They canceled the shows Wednesday evening.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine anything worse in life.
Yeah, and there were so many people from the US there, which was crazy. And
Yeah,
I've I've heard that like that people fly to
right.
Europe because it's cheaper to do that all of that than to like fly to LA or fly to Chicago or whatever. But
Yeah. She
can
could have just
confirm
done more US locations.
she should have just doubled up on her US locations.
Yeah. Just
But
stay in each city for like
yeah.
an entire week.
Yeah, hey Taylor Nation, if you want our opinion, you should just, do more shows in Detroit.
Camp out. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't be able to go to that now. You'd have to leave Budapest.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, so it was, but we tried to make the best of it. We got like some free stuff, like they were giving away free hamburgers and Swarovski crystal is located. I didn't do this, but like I met people that had a free Swarovski crystal. Like if you show them your ticket stub, they gave you like a little bracelet. We got a free shot at a bar. So they were
Worth
there were
it.
there were some businesses that were like trying to help people make the best of it. But yeah, we went to Cornelia Street and the people that lived there were like blasting all of the sad songs. They had like a
Oh,
van
that's cute.
in a big speaker and they were like playing all of her sad songs really loud and there were tons of Swifties out exchanging bracelets and putting them on this tree. So,
Mm.
people are like, "Oh, that was such a cool experience." And I'm like, "You know what would have been cooler experience is going to
The
the
Eras
Eras Tour."
tour. I
But
saw
yeah.
that somebody was on like TikTok live and Taylor joined the live to like say hi or whatever.
Oh.
Like that was cute.
Yeah, but ISIS can suck it. Sorry if that's
Yeah.
controversial, but
Offensive.
sorry to get political, but
Yeah.
ISIS can suck it, and
ISIS can suck it.
I hope the Swifties take them down because so far every government in the West has been unable, but I think the Swifties can do it.
The Swiftie government.
But well, the silver lining is that maybe I'll get to experience the Tortured Poets Department set through you because you're going to see it
I'm
soon.
going. End of October, I'm going to New Orleans. I fully expected Reputation, Taylor's version, to be released by now. And
Oh
I
my
was like,
gosh.
yes, I'll be able to. There's going to be like more songs added to the Reputation set. And now I'm just like, it's never coming. It's never. We thought we were getting it last year at this time.
Yeah. Is New Orleans the first show that she's doing in the US for the second leg?
I have no idea.
I feel like she might be going to Miami first, but I can't remember. Because if she was, I mean, she could still do it, right?
Yeah. Well, and the whole thing with Reputation is there will be no explanation. Only Reputation is not the saying. So I'm
That's
like,
right.
maybe she'll, and this is the break where they could be practicing new Reputation songs. Maybe this first show, there will just be more Reputation and then it drops, whatever. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I want to see I Did Something Bad.
Yeah. Well, she's definitely not just like going out to dinner with Travis and going to the beach and sitting at home with Meredith. Like she's working.
No. Girlfriend is always working.
So I feel like it's likely that she could have she could drop Reputation. She could do a couple more songs for the America/Canada dates that she has. So not all hope is lost, but it's hard to keep hope alive after over a year of waiting.
Yeah. And like there's a chance that she's tired and just over this, but I think she'd rather go out with a bang.
Yeah. And you think she's really done at the after these US dates? She's not adding any more
with the Eras tour? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I keep seeing obviously fake news that she's adding more dates, but I'm like, this is obviously fake news.
If we're getting bored of it, I think she'll be getting bored of it. Well, probably not bored. I'm sure this is the best thing she's ever done in her life, like career-wise, but onto other things. Especially if she's writing more music.
Yeah. You know, she's probably written 3 albums in the last year.
Yeah.
But it's good to be back.
We're back.
What do I say? We're your bitch pack friends.
How do we do this?
That's it. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Mic drop.
Bye.
Bye-bye.